Hey, look at this.
What is it?
I was just doing some research for the Bill Explorer show.
Yeah.
And remember how we said we were going to do a special holiday and highlight each month?
Yeah.
Well, anyway, when I looked at the calendar that you had, I noticed that this coming Sunday, August 21st, is National Senior Citizens Day. How about that? A day just for us.
Cool. When did it start?
Well, on August 19th, 1988, President Ronald Reagan signed a proclamation number 5847 declaring August 21st as Senior Citizens Day.
You mean it's been around for 34 years and I didn't know anything about it?
Yeah. Well, we were in our 40s when they declared it, so we weren't paying much attention.
I remember those days a lot of our friends were complaining that they'd gotten an offer to join AARP. I just turned 50, they'd moan. It seems like when you're young, you take it as an insult to be considered a senior citizen. But well, just what age is a senior citizen?
Well, the answer varies. Different parts of the U.S. government even list age differently. Medicare age benefits kick in at the age of 65. However, to collect Social Security, eligibility begins for seniors at age 62.
Well, I guess we qualify now. You know, we now live in a 55-plus community, so I guess that's still another age gauge for being a senior citizen.
Yeah.
You know how I have a closet full of t-shirts, and I see lots of people wearing shirts that say, "Don't forget my senior discount."
Yeah.
What's that all about?
Well, you should know all about that. Anything marked down, you're at the head of the line. I stopped you from bidding on an escalator one time because they had it marked down.
Very funny.
Well, lots of stores, restaurants, and services have started to offer discounts to senior citizens. For instance, we can get 10 to 15% off at Applebee's, or how about the ones we can walk to here from our house in the 55-plus community? Arby's, Captain D's, Dairy Queen, Dunkin' Donuts, and Chili's all have a 10% discount. Each place may define its senior citizen differently, though, so it's important to check before expecting a discount.
Yeah, I know you never asked, but you also never turned it down when you'd look at your receipt and you'd see that you'd gotten a discount. You know, actually, you've been getting senior discounts for years because your hair turned gray when you were pretty young. Funny, I'm older than you, and you got discounts before me. Thanks, L'Oreal. Tell me, do most senior citizens actually retire at age 65?
A growing number of seniors are continuing to work beyond the age of 65. According to the Pew Research, more baby boomers are working beyond retirement than the previous generation. However, more senior citizens in general still choose to fully retire at age 65.
Are there a lot of senior citizens in this country?
According to the 2021 census, 54 million seniors live in the United States. By 2040, that number will be nearly 80 million.
Wow.
Our wealth of knowledge, skill, and experience offer a lot to the next generation.
Yes.
Remember the other day when our grandson was helping me with my phone?
He started laughing when he saw what you were trying to do with your phone.
Oh, yeah. I told him, look, smarty pants, don't be so smug. Remember, I'm one of the ones that taught you how to use a spoon. As technology's advanced, we're the ones who experienced every step of the change. Remember when we stayed up half the night to watch a blurry black and white video of the first moon landing?
Oh, yeah. You know, we remember life without the advancements that exist today. How about the cell phone? There's a whole generation out there that can't remember when we didn't have them. You never had to ask, "Hey, where are you?" You knew right where they were. They were at home on a telephone that was connected to the wall.
And what about the microwave oven?
Yeah.
In the old days, we had to make popcorn in a pan on the stove or in a wire basket over the fire.
Yeah. George Burns once said, "By the time you're 80 years old, you've learned everything.
Yep.
You only have to remember it.
Yeah. What do you think is the best way you can live to be a senior citizen?
Well, Woody Allen once said, "You can live to be 100 if you give up all things that make you want to live to be 100."
I'll have to agree with that one. Andy Rooney once said it's paradoxical that the idea of living a long life appeals to everyone, but the idea of getting old doesn't appeal to anyone.
I think it was Ann Landers in one of her columns who once said, "At age 20, we worry about what others think of us. And at age 40, we don't care what they think of us. And at age 60, we discover they haven't been thinking of us at all."
Right. Well, you know how silly I can be sometimes.
Yep.
The other day somebody said, "Act your age."
Yep.
I told them I don't know how. I've never been this age before.
You know, I think we were tougher than the current generation when we were their age.
Yeah. The other day I heard someone saying that they were going to put shredded rubber mulch down on the playground. We had gravel and an old tractor tire and a steel slide that would sear your skin off on a sunny day.
Oh, and how about bike helmets?
Right.
There used to be no such thing. And a car seat belt. That was your mother's arm going. It's called survival of the fittest. You know, the dumb ones got culled out.
Remember the days before the TV remote? We had to wade through 10 feet of shag carpet to change the channel. Or should I say, the other channel. There were only two.
The other day I heard grandchildren complaining that they didn't have enough movies to watch on a long road trip.
Yeah. When we used to drive to California, we had a continuously changing screen. It was called the window.
And none of that pesky old air conditioning. My daddy would say, "Just crank the window down so the hot air can blow on you to cool you off."
And Dad always wondered why we wanted a motel with a pool.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Why do we call them the good old days? Most of it really stunk.
Yeah. But it was memorable. Remember how we used to earn our spending money? I would babysit kids all evening for 50 cents an hour.
That's what I used to make baling and putting up hay. I'd work all day in the hot sun for $4. I eventually moved up to pumping gas, washing windshields and checking tires and oil for $1 an hour, and I rode my bike 5 miles to get there. Oh well, our money bought a lot more in those days.
Yeah.
I gave our grandson $1 the other day, and he said, "You can't buy anything with $1 anymore." And I said, "Sure you can. You can buy a nickel candy bar."
You know, but as senior citizens, we have a lot to be thankful for.
Yep, when we get tired of doing nothing at home,
Yeah.
we can drive our golf cart down to the pool and do nothing there instead. Oh, the decisions we have to make. I get all kinds of comments on the t-shirt that you bought me. It says, "I'm not lazy. I just really enjoy doing nothing."
And that about sums it up. You know, let's wrap this up so we can get to the early bird special at the cafe. We get a 10% discount if we're there before 4 o'clock.
I don't see why not. We'll see you next time on Bill Explores. In the meantime, click that subscribe button down there and the like button. And it's free. And you know how much you like free. We'll see you next time.
Bye.